Shalom, I'm giving all praises, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kadash. Double honor to the apostle, elders, and your nationals, good no soon, and salute, and shalom to you. I'll come up there to hope for the Lord. Alright, I don't want to, dear, like I said, I felt this lesson. Alright, shalom. Wa Barakah, Labakarim, Rashal Yasha'Allah, which means peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. Alright, so we're gonna hop right into it, man. Let's get the book of Ecclesiastes 7 and 16. It reads, alright. One thing I want to talk about is having done, kind of having things done decent in order, brothers, because we're in a time of there's gonna be nothing but chaos, purge, anarchy, famine, pestilence, destruction at all time. Lord sending plagues in Egypt. America's known as Egypt. We got hasten there, man. We got pray to get up out of here, man. Pray the Lord come back quickly and visit us with His salvation, man. I'm praying about that lately, man. For the Lord to visit me with His salvation, man. The Lord's coming back with a mighty arm. He's coming back to cover us under the shadow of His wings, man. Which is basically the church, man. But hey, Lord, one, the like I said, I felt this lesson, man. Something I definitely want to talk about is this video, this brother clipped from the Apostles live stream, man, and he entitled it. He put, it was just a short video, it was a short clip, that they do. He put message: park your car for your lessons, and brothers, man. Get in the habit of doing this, even for the younger brothers too, man, because you gotta be able to humble yourself. In this thing of ours, man. You don't want to be too boastful, you don't want to be too prideful. Brothers know not to do that, but to also be not righteous over much, man. Something you gotta learn, right? So reads, man, this on Ecclesiastes 7:16. It says, "Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?" Yeah. All right. Yeah. So it's something we have to learn as brothers, man. Which I'm not above the elders or anything, but I know the elders, they were speaking about it on their live stream. On the Tuesday afternoon thing that they do. A few days ago, you could catch it. As the brother had clipped the video, you could see it. But I have kind of like, I guess, recorded a clip of it, as he was watching them. So, but yeah, it's an important thing that we do, cause like, you know, like, I don't have my driver's license yet or anything, but if I do, like, say if I do get that, um, I would definitely, if I'm doing my lessons, I would definitely want to find like some kind of parking lot. I wouldn't just park anywhere either. I wouldn't just park in like some random street where it's like, nah, I would like to park where it's like free space, nice and calm, something about the trees, or it could be by a beach, or just somewhere where it's like empty, nice space. It could be like a park, or like somewhere near like, like a lake or a river, or these places that have like, that have free space, like a forest or some kind of jungle area, whatever, right? I don't know, some nice where it's like nature, beautiful things around, not where it's just the city and it's all crowded and all that. So yeah, I feel like brothers should just get into the habit of doing that, man. When you're doing your lessons, man, don't just do a live show and then you're I mean, it depends. Even the bishop says, he had a point too. It's just everybody's different. We have like, we have, everybody's spirit is different. You might just turn on the live. You're thinking, you're driving to work, or you might think, oh, let me just, turn on the live right before I get to work. And then and it all comes down to faith too. I see where Jake is coming from, because you have faith that the Lord is gonna guide you and the angels are gonna camp around you and all that. So I might be in that. Like, if I ever have a car, sometimes I might just flick the live, and then just like, if I ever do get a car, I might just turn on the live stream and then I'm driving, and then I'll just use I'll use the thing, to turn on. I'll use the camera, just to turn on the live, and then read scriptures. But I feel like, each brother should be humble and just, park your car, man. Park your car and do your lesson instead, because it's more safer like that, brothers. And while you're driving, you gotta think. You gotta make sure you're using your head, because there's a lot of crazy drivers out there, man. And you don't wanna, you know, You don't want to have to take it out on someone, man. But and I get it with Jake. You have faith that your boss is not gonna really say anything or whatever, or you just have faith that the Lord is gonna guide you and all that. But there's certain brothers that do that. They'll just turn on the live and just they'll drive their car and bring out scriptures. But I feel like it's better if you just turn on the live and just you just do your sit down. That way you be able to look at the live chat easier and all that. Cause hey, you never know, man. So you gotta humble yourself in those things. Hey, one of these days, man, you never know, man. One of these days, the Lord is have a purge going on, and you never know, a riot going on, and you never know, some fight going on, and you bump into it. And so a lot of people end up in car crashes, man. So, be careful out there, you brothers, man. Try to find you good areas, man, because soon since they misuse the prophets, they make mockery of the angels, they not gonna be able to find us, real soon, man. I see why the Lord has been working with me a lot too lately. I've been praying to Him more often. But I see why the Lord been using me lately. I've been just really just when I do the work, I'm just doing my I'm traveling. Just mentally focused. Occupied in prophecy and all that. And just when I'm out there teaching the word, it's like, I'm kind of in my own lane. I don't try to be involved too much with other things. I'm just focused on Yahweh Shema Shah and just the straight gate and just staying kingdom minded. I stay out of people's business and stuff, man. So you out there prophesying, brothers, try to stay out the way too. Okay, man. Don't get too involved with this world, man, and the affairs of this life, man. You brothers gotta stay away from the drama, man, too. There's a lot of people that try to distract you, man. These people of this world, man. Yeah, especially they'll be jakes. Here it is, you in the street corner teaching, and people just right in front of you smoking and all that. So I feel like it's not right just doing it. You gotta find you better spots, better areas to try to teach the word. Even sit downs you do certain locations and spots. Try to be more in nature. You brothers out there too. If you do a video one of these days, try to do a walk and talk too, man. Not everything has to be in the city and around all these stores and sometimes you gotta separate yourself. Separate yourself from the pack. Don't be around the crowd too much either. That's the thing with Jake, man. Sort of say those that are of this world speak they of the world. So if you want to forget about this world, man, leave shit behind, man. Follow after the Lord, Man like that is always gonna be focused, man. When it comes down to character, Lord increases men like that. Increases men's strength, increases men's stability, mentally focused, man. Lord can really help you out in the way, man. He ain't dealing with a lot of you people out there, man. Listen, two there's gonna get cut off, man. So out of 1,000 men, I found one righteous, man. So it comes down to being of the elect, So, but yeah, this is First Corinthians chapter 14 and 40. It says, "Let all things be done decently and in order." Yeah, that's the thing. You have to do that, man, because you got to concern yourself with the Lord, man. You can't just be concerned with the affairs of the sight, and it can't be entangled, man. Too much. But at the end of the day, there's gonna be Jakes that come and sing that have that lively spirit and all that. So they're willing to just turn on that camera anytime, you know. But yeah, let's see if we could get that too entangled. I find that a lot of Jakes too, even the Jakes that comes to this truth, cause like, you could tell by just their channel, man. They're slacking, bro. It's like, you know, you gotta be able to. I don't know. Man. It's like brothers gotta get things right. Within the channels too. It's not always the camp's fault either. It's certain brothers, man. You slacking off. It's not good. It's not a good reputation, man. But yeah, so 2 Corinthians 2 and 4 says, "No man at war entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier." Yeah. So the Lord could just choose one man out of 1,000. He don't need all these unrighteous people, man, that are just wicked and slothful, man. You won't be in that lukewarm spirit. Like, you guys are lukewarm, man. You making your camp worse. So it's like you put a bad reputation. All right. But yeah, again, try to stay focused on the word more, man. And like I said, there's too many car accidents, and like I never drove a car myself, so people might think by then are you talking, but trust me, I've been in people's cars. I drove in my dad. Like my dad used to do taxi. I used to clock in at work for him. Like, well, no, not for him because I never drove a car before. I'm saying though, I used to be there in the car with him. Just he'll do his job, and I'm just in there. And passengers will still come and still make his money. But what I've drove inside of a bus before. I never drove the bus up myself, but I've been in a school bus. I used to go to school. I've been in vans. I've been in Ubers and taxis and limos, whatever you call it. I've been in all that stuff, man. I've experienced it. Trucks, vans, all that, right? Thing is, you know, you, listen, man. You gotta use your time wisely, man. You know, all right. You gotta have discernment, man. You gotta see you gotta foresee the evil, man. Scriptures talk about that too, man. A man that foreseeth the evil. Let's see if I could get that. That's what a true prophet would do. He would foresee the evil and discern the times. Because usually, if I'm on the go, I wouldn't just like be just driving my car and automatically throw on the live. I wouldn't just turn on the live like that. Because you gotta be really in the spirit for the Lord, kind of like to deal with you like that in a way. But like I said, I think that spot is really given for a bishop or elder to just go live like that and just you know. But you younger brothers, man, like you get do your lessons here and there, but just like I said, remain humble, man. You know, but a real prophet, a true prophet, will foresee the evil and you know, and all the evil that's to come. He would know, like, oh shit, he'll have that discernment, oh yeah, it says foresee the evil and hide himself, man. Let's see if I get that. Cause I'm the type. If I had a car, man, like I'll have the discernment. I'll be in the parking lot. You know, like I say, I'm coming off of work. I'll find a parking spot and then I'll do my little short lesson. I'll create probably like a separate channel to just do my car lessons and stuff. But but yeah, like well, that's how it is with everybody. We're all different in a way too. So the Lord's giving different portions to each body. But yeah, listen, Jake, it's too much car accidents, and I see that oftentimes too. Like I mentioned, I'll be in a lot of different cars, and I've experienced it. I've seen people drive before, and it's like people drive reckless, man. I've seen people hop out cars and just fight over shit, and just it wasn't even a car crash. It was just a beep or some shit. They didn't like each other somehow. It's too many people sticking middle fingers, and the road is crazy. Not only the streets are crazy, but the road is crazy too out there, man. So it's like you got people that drive in the dark. It's a thing they do on a daily. Sometimes a lot of these people are demons, man. You gotta be careful, Jake. So when you're doing your lessons, yeah, definitely don't try to be driving, man, because you don't want to put that burden on yourself. But let's see what else we could get, man. This is Proverbs 22 and 3. It says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished." And that's what we're gonna see with these jakes in these last days. They're gonna perish because of lack of knowledge, man. Here it is. The Lord, He'll warn you of certain things to come, and Jake still won't take heed. He told you of these things, man. Don't be like the heathen. And all these jakes too. They just love their enemy, man. They don't, they don't study the enemy. They let the enemy study them. It's like you're gonna get caught in that trap. You know. This is Proverbs 27:12. It said, kind of said a prudent man foreseeth the evil from himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Yeah. So basically the same scripture, but in a different chapter, man. But let's see if we can get out this too. About discernment, because that's what a lot of these Jakes lack, because lack of accountability, lack of patience, lack of being in order too, lack of not taking heed, not taking counsel, It's like you gotta be able to be in order too, man. Well, let me see.
Oh yeah, discerning of spirits. Yep. See, so that's another thing too. Let's see who get that. First Corinthians chapter 12 and 10, man. Alright, this is what it is. Let me see if I can find this word, man. And then we're gonna get the synonyms for discernment, and then we're gonna pretty much end it. But check it out. This is on 1 Corinthians 12 and 10. It says, "To another the working of miracles, to another let me see. Yeah, I'll start at verse 7. It says, but the manifest. It say I'll start at 7. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit with thought. Yeah, so just as you have the manifestation of the sons of God, you got the manifestation of the Spirit. So set foot to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit. And that's how the gospel spread, because you got a lot of brothers that got that wisdom to where they could just they could share each other, they could share thoughts, they could share, they could it's like a resemblance. They could just they have that they could relate, with each other when it comes to the scriptures. A lot of brothers, have that ability. I think that word correlate or something, but yeah, say let's say for one to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit. You see, it says by the same Spirit. To another faith by the same Spirit. To another the gifts of healing by the same Spirit. Yeah, because if you have faith, man, which is a gift, bro, you could build brothers up just by you having faith alone. You could build brothers up. You could give them that motivation, and you could spark that fire. You give them that motivation that they need. You could give them that motivation and inspiration that they need, man. All right, it said, to another the work of miracles, to another prophecy, to another discerning of spirits, to another diverse kinds of tongues, to another the interpretation of tongues. Yeah. So they ain't discerning of spirits, man. You got brothers that that's why they're good when it comes to that rebuke. The elders, they good when it comes to the rebuke, because they have that discerning of spirit. They can discern when a brother might be going off or a brother might be doing something wrong. You just correct them, but that's why it's good that you have brothers that have that discerning of spirit. They have that gift of discerning certain spirits, man, within their household, within camp, within their own members, their own body, because we're all members of one body, man. You gotta understand that. So you gotta cherish the love, man. You gotta basically be brotherly, man. You gotta be brothers keeper, man, because you're not. Hey, Lord, he gonna kill you. He gonna come after your ass. He gonna be held accountable in the day of destruction, the day of the Lord. But yes, all these work if that one and the same soul spirit divides every man severally as he's will. Yeah, that's what Yahweh's gonna do. He gonna give every man his reward, his gift, man. All right. Hey, so with that being said, man, I'm gonna pretty much end it there. I don't know since out the light was edified. Shalom, Shalom to Allah.